Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another live stream. Back to another live stream. Back
100
to
times?
another live stream.
200
Back,
times?
back, back,
500
back,
times?
back,
Probably.
back, 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 back,
Who is Jose Arteaga?
Jose Arteaga is a YouTube content creator with several channels focusing on different themes.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Thing sucks.
His main channels include travel vlogs and lifestyle content. On his travel channel, Jose Arteaga Travels.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Additionally, he runs a cooking channel and engages in other personal projects that highlight his diverse interests and expertise. Projects and expertise. Projects and expertise. Project, 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 project,
I've been alone with you inside my mind, and in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. I sometimes see you pass outside my door. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your smile. You're all I ever wanted, and my arms are open wide. 'Cause you know just what to say, and you know just what to do. And
That's
I
right.
want to tell you so much. I love you.
That's right. I love you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Shout out to all you guys out there. Hope you guys are ready to have some fun today. You know, he's gonna keep going and going, isn't he? All right. So, anyways, yeah, I was trying to find some amusing tunes, you know, before we started the show. As you know, I like to do. You know, it's a love song. You know, it's hard for me to find music that's not copyrighted. Hopefully, this isn't. But I don't know if you know about this, but there's like a little bit of a phenomenon, you know, out there. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's in the Philippines per se, or if it's in Thailand or one of those countries out there. But they love karaoke. But that's not the guy singing. That's the hilarious part. So they'll do the whole karaoke thing. Look, everybody's there. It's like a whole band. The whole thing is live. Except for that guy's not his voice. He's literally lip syncing. He's lip syncing karaoke. I never. So, hey, you know, it is what it is. So, mm. So the funny thing is that, you know, just again, that's what we're going to be talking about today. A lot of people, they don't take into consideration the fact that like there's going to be cultural differences in different parts of the world. And I don't know why, you know, for whatever reason, people out there just seem to drop the ball on there. What do I mean by this? Well, because in today's episode, we're going to be talking about, you know, I guess passport bros, but not necessarily passport bros, you know, just more of the fact of, how do I say this? What's a great word or a great description for you know, for this? Basically desperate, simps. All right. There's a difference. Okay. Because look, there's a lot of guys out there, passport bros, I guess you want to call them, whatever, or they call themselves. Look, they're coming out here and they're doing Andrew Tates. You know what I mean? They're going out there and they're slaying. Okay, great. You know, power to you. You know, that is a passport bro. You know, shout out to you. That's what you want to do. But what happens is that like the reality is that these days, well, it's been going on for a while now. What happens is like a lot of these people, these guys. You know, I'm trying to bring something up here real quick here. Anyways, a lot of these guys, you know, for lack of a better description here, they you know, they decided they're going to move to another country, all right, in order to 1 second here. You know, they're going to move to another country in order to, I'm trying to get this on screen, in order to get the love that they never had. And the reality is that, you know, a lot of people, they move to, let's say, you know, Japan, South Korea, but, you know, again, really what they're doing is the Philippines, you know, Vietnam, Indonesia, you know, a lot of these places. And what they're trying to do, what they want to do, is that they're trying to go to one of these places and, you know, basically rescue a, you know, beautiful hottie from her hut, you know, living in squalor, and that he's going to turn her into a proper woman, a proper, you know, lady, in the sense of like, you know, they're going to go out there and they're going to, you know, make this woman into the wife that he never had, that he never got. He's always wanted a very, very hardcore, you know, conservative, you know, wife, you know, that's going to cook and clean and do all this shit. And they don't know what the fuck they're, you know, they're even looking for, because they never had it. And, you know, whether they've had marriages before, successful or not, there's a lot of single losers out there, whatever, man. You know, they go out there, they're old, you know, 50 something, like late 50s, 60s, 70s. They'll go out there, they get themselves one of these young hotties, all right, and before you know it, again, they take everything that they own, all right, and they run away with their real boyfriend, okay, to, you know, go start a real family or whatever it is. And then they get, you know, they're all surprised that, you know, why, you know, I thought that this, you know, 25-year-old was in love with me. It's like, no, man, you're like a 65-year-old disgusting, you know, man. You know what I mean? Are you kidding me? You don't even take care of your health. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? Anyways, you don't even know how to talk to a woman. You know, you're like basically a beta, you know, male, you know, a cuck, you know, for, as they like to say these days. But you know, so the reality is that, you know, there's so many things that, you know, kind of, you know, go into play. And for a lot of people, they're just not ready, you know, for this whole, you know, transition, this whole change, this whole move, you know, to another country. So, like, for example, you know, there's all kinds of guys out there. You know, I feel like the younger you are, the more you're going to, you know, better off you're going to fare out there in the world. But you're still going to go through a lot of bumps in the road. But the reality is that, you know, these days, I mean, you see video after video. Let me see if I can find some here. You know, video after video of all these old guys. Like I said, you know, they probably only had, you know, 1 or 2 sexual partners in their life. All right. At one point, you know, they got married, had a horrible marriage or whatever, and a typical marriage eventually at some point got divorced, and then they're just like some loser, you know, out there, and now they're like, well, you know, I got all this money, I got all this whatever, you know, blah blah blah. I'm gonna go out to move to the Philippines, and I'm gonna get myself a young wife that's gonna do all the things that my normal wife never did. All right, not just cooking and cleaning, but God knows what else. All right. Let me see if I can find. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong. Into my other thing here. Yeah, because I got like various algorithms here going at one time. You know. So yeah. So long story short, it is kind of crazy, you know, to see like all these delusional men that they move to all these countries out there. It doesn't matter, you know, Eastern Europe, the Philippines, Latin America, and look, I've seen it here too. I've seen it here with people that moved to Mexico. Again, same thing. I know a few guys that are basically like 60, 65 years old, whatever, and they'll get themselves a Mexican hottie in her 50s, you know, or late 40s, right? But then, you know, again, they're beta simp males, and these women just basically treat them like an ATM. I know plenty of other guys out here that are just regular, normal dudes, and they have happy relationships and happy marriages, and they're not, you know, falling. You know, they're not. What is it? Not falling for that trap. I mean, it's more like they're not putting themselves in that position, kind of thing. And it is kind of interesting, to see like so many men, because there's so many YouTube videos out there of all these men that move, to like I said, to the Philippines, to Thailand, to whatever. Here, let's see this guy. This is some random dude here. Oh no, this is some. Well, let me see. You know what? I just realized maybe I should. I don't know. Can I play? I don't know. I wonder if I can play videos. I don't want to get in trouble here. Um, I'm trying to see if I can find specific situation here. But anyways, maybe yeah, whatever. I'll just talk about it. I don't need to be finding videos, and playing it. I think you guys get the gist of it here. Where am I? Hold on a second. But yeah, long story short, that is a problem that a lot of guys have. A lot of women have too. Look, I've seen women as well that are, older. You just don't see as many. This is mostly a guy thing. You know what I mean? This is mostly an old, dirty old man type thing. You know what I mean? It's mostly 80% men that are doing these things, okay? But the reality is that, like, for example, someone in my age group, someone younger than me, someone in their 20s, in their 30s, and they're thinking about, hey, I'm going to move to another country. I'm going to, I cannot find a decent, wife out here. I cannot find a decent woman out here in the United States and Canada, wherever you're at. So, and all of a sudden, for a lot of guys, that they're a lot younger, well, it's very easy for them to like say, you know what, I'm going to just travel the world. I'm going to become a digital nomad. I'm going to, whatever, live in Brazil for a year. I'm going to do all this stuff. And then as they're doing their single guy stuff, as they're doing all this stuff, well, then they'll naturally, come across women, naturally, maybe fall in love, naturally, again, organically, maybe even get married. It's kind of like what happened to me and so many guys out there. But the thing is that what happens is like the older you get and the less sexual partners you have, I guess, I don't know what else to say, all right? Or the less, experience you have in that world, you haven't really sown your royal oats or whatever they like to say, then the most, it's a higher chance that you're going to end up in whatever country and you're going to get taken advantage of. You know what I mean? If you're a guy out there that, has been able to, have, plentiful sexual partners, whatever plentiful means to you, meaning you get to a point where you're not looking for sex anymore. Sure, it's great, it's wonderful, who doesn't love it? But that's not something that's on your mind all day, 24 hours a day. Meaning looking for partners. You know what I mean? Like when that's not like a priority anymore. When the priority is more like, hey, I want, someone that's gonna be an actual partner that, da da da, that's going to be here for, ride or die. We're here to, work together, build something together. I'm living my life. They're living their life. It's like an actual kind of thing. Well, it's just very different. There's like less of a chance that you're going to, fall into a bad situation. But what happens is that unfortunately, the reality is for a lot of people out there, men and women, again, mostly men, is that, they never really truly experience, that love. You know what I mean? They never truly experience, that partner that they've always wanted. Whatever it is that they're looking for, whether it's a sexual thing or whether they want like a domesticated wife or whatever it is they want, they've never had it, they never experienced it, and now they want it. And again, there's to me, I kind of get, a guy that, has maybe, had a few girlfriends, then maybe in his early 20s or 30s, got married, and, have had kids, had a family, had a whole whatever, and then the marriages didn't work out, blah blah blah, got divorced, and then the guy's looking for some hotties, whatever. That's a little bit more. I get it. I understand. You know what I mean? That guy's out there, at least, serving the community, being a responsible dad and an adult, and so on and so forth. To me, what really gets me is all these other dudes, all these losers out there. There's so many of them that basically they never even sniffed a and they never even got close to anything like that. And by the way, I'm still waiting for my XRP benzo. Anyways, and long story short, they've never really had a real relationship. They probably only have a waifu, you know what I'm saying? They live in their mom's basement. They never really or maybe not, maybe they're just regular normal dudes that has never really had a long steady girlfriend or dated much or done anything with their life in that aspect, but they're still guys. You know, they're still men, and they still want a woman, and they still want whatever. And so to them, their idea is like, well, they can't find a woman in the USA, so I'm already like 56 years old. I'm already like 62 years old, you know, and I've already made a good living and this and that, and I got a retirement, whatever it is. Like, I'm going to go out here to one of these Asian countries, all right? Because the thing is, it's like, this is the only place that it's doable and affordable, meaning I want to go to one of these Asian countries, you know, go to one of these villages, you know, go to one of these huts, you know, find one of these Asian hotties and marry a 25-year-old, even though I'm 58, 62 years old, whatever, and live happily ever after. You know, that's it. You know, because obviously, even if I got like $1,000 Social Security check, you know, I can probably live in a village, you know, for like a king, and my Asian hottie is going to be, you know, extremely you know, grateful. You know, that's like the mentality, whatever. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. But long story short, at this point, the whole thing is like a business. And so for a lot of people, they don't get it when they go out there. You know, they come across, you know, these Asian hotties, and they're just there to, you know, use them as an ATM and take their money. And they you know, they smell them coming from a mile away because they're coming out there and they're desperate. You know, they probably talk to them. I mean, I'm guessing how they talk to them, because I kind of, you know, understand a little bit, you know what I mean? That they have like the apps, you know, like special apps to talk to, you know, like I guess like Tinder or whatever, other versions. And they're, you know, all of a sudden they're talking. By the way, I say Asian hottie loosely, all right? Because, you know, some of them are, you know, not so hottie. But that's not it doesn't matter if the 62-year-old are hottie. Anyways, the point is that, you know, they talk to them, they have a relationship, they think that they're, you know, that this girl's in love with them, yada yada yada. And it's like, I've heard so many stories, story after story. These old men, they go out there and you know, basically you know, it's like, I don't even know how to explain it to you, man. It's like they're old, they're fat, they're greasy, they're disgusting, you know, whatever. You know, they don't even take care of themselves. You know, they live in an apartment in the Philippines, the same as like here. You know, basically, you know, the girl that they're dating is more like a how do I say this? You know, like a caretaker than anything else. You know, more like a, you know, a prostitute than anything else, you know. And it's just kind of crazy, man. It's just kind of like, you know, seeing like the whole thing, you know, how many people go out there and they lose everything, you know, because, you know, basically, you know, or they even, you know, die out there and lose everything, you know. But it's not just in Asia, you know what I mean? Obviously, it happens, you know, many countries. It even happens in Latin America, Mexico, whatever. But, you know, to me, that's kind of like the whole, how do I say this? Like the dichotomy there, you know, there's two different types of people that kind of like travel the world and find love. But there is a giant group of men. And again, it's not just Americans, okay? It's Americans, Canadians, a lot of Europeans. Mostly Europeans are the ones that go to the Asian areas here, you know? And, but yeah, it's just so kind of weird. I mean, I think a lot of you guys kind of know, you know, what I'm talking about here. You've seen, you know, some videos and stuff. In fact, I got to find something. Hold on. I forgot. I forgot what channel I'm on. I can show real quick. One second. Let me find it here. Um, yeah, I mean, I did play, you know, Asian Lionel Richie. I should be able to play. I guess walking through Thailand, right? Yeah, as a man, I guess. Let me see. Mm, Let me see. Hold on a second. I know. Hold on. This is the worst. All right, let me see. Which one of these? You guys at Bangkok, Thailand walking tour? Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Let's see what this is. No, I've never been here, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you know, that's the thing. It's like, you know, a lot of people are just not, you know, they're not ready for this. Anyways, now I'll play it in the background, I guess. It's really noisy. Yeah, we'll play that in the background. Actually, I wanted to see if we can go through Oh man, there you go. This is probably it right here. No? Hot places. Walking through hot places. What's a red light district, I guess, right? There you go. Red light. I guess that one. Look at that. But anyways, all right, here I'll put mute, put in the background there. But yeah, I mean, it's you know, the whole thing is just like it's at this point, you know what I mean? It's already kind of like a business. It's catered to a certain immigrant or expat, you know, that goes out there looking for loosely love. Look, again, if you're young, if you're young and you're going out there and you know, you're just gonna have some fun, like, yeah, hey, that's great. You know, go out there and have like the Hangover movie, you know, whatever, that's fine. You know, like that's not. But I mean, you know, the thing is, it's like when you do see a lot of delusion. Oh, look, there you go. We saw one right there. Oh, there you go. Oh, come on. Hold on, hold on. No, but this is a younger dude having some fun. There you go. Look at that. You got caught in 4K, man. You got caught in 4K. And again, there's something, but yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you know, you got to, like, you know, the people that fall in love with the stripper. It's like, come on, man, what are you doing, bro? What's going on here? You know, and the thing is that I know that there are also women's versions of this. It's just that it's just less, but there are older women as well that have, you know, areas out there of the world where they also that are versions of this. You know what I mean? So obviously, this is a playground for guys. You know what I mean? To go have fun. You know, again, the older gentlemen that fall in love with some of these women. But the reality is that there. Look at that. There you go. Boom, boom. But there's but yeah, man, there's just so how do I say this? What's the word I'm looking for? But there are also places for women as well. You know what I mean? Like there's places out there in the world that also just cater to women that want, you know, younger guys. You know, it's just it is what it is. But yeah, I've never seen any of this, honestly. I've only seen a few videos here and there. I never walked through, I never been to these countries ever. Look at that. It's interesting as hell. Yeah, I'm watching it just like you. Yeah, I'll watch it through here. All right, whatever. But yeah, guys, so like that's the thing. At least to me, you know, the whole idea is that there's a lot of delusional people out there, unfortunately, these days. You know, a lot of you know, let me see if I can make this easier on the computer. 1 second. Is that better? Okay. But anyways, you know, there's just a lot of delusional people out there these days, you know, and I get it, you know, because unfortunately, yeah, there you go, Zona Norte, Tijuana. You know, you don't gotta go far. You don't gotta go all the way to Thailand. You can just go to Tijuana for crying out loud. You know, but the thing is, it's like, you know, one thing is, you know, going out there, you know, as a single guy with your friends, you know, hey, we're gonna have some fun, you know, we're gonna enjoy, you know, whatever. And another thing is, like I said, you're coming out to these places and then you're falling in love with these people. And it's like, come on. You know what I mean? It's and that's the thing, or expecting, you know, to turn, you know, one of these into a decent housewife. Again, if you're meeting the person, okay, like I said, if you're like meeting them in the middle in the age group situation. Again, me and my wife, you know, we have like an 8 year, I think, yeah, 8 year age difference. You know, that's okay. You know, we're right there. You know, it's an 8 year difference, not a 28 year difference. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. Okay. So that's the thing. You know, you go out there, you find someone basically your age, you know, maybe again, you're 10 years younger. That's fine. That's normal. That's normal. But again, the people that, you know, go to these countries, and again, there's two things. It's like if you're the older you are and the younger you want your girlfriend or boyfriend, the more you're going to have to pay. It's your sugar daddy. That's it. It's as simple as that, or sugar mama. Okay. And like I said, I know plenty of sugar mamas and sugar daddies out there, and that's okay. You know what I mean? But that's a thing. You know what I mean? It's like the closer you get someone to your age, the less you got to do that. But the younger you go, yeah, no, I mean, come on now. What are you expecting? So, and that's the thing. And so, like a lot of people, they'll, and then that's another reason, you know, like that's all. I mean, sorry, that's another thing. They'll come out to these places, right? And then they expect to be living they expect to be living a lavish lifestyle, for $1,000 a month, all right, or that they're gonna get with one of these hotties from a village, living in a squalor in the hut, and that girl is gonna be totally okay with living with an old man, okay, in a hut, in a little apartment in some shitty what is like no it's like what is that's okay but that's walking through Pattaya, Thailand. That's in Thailand, but it's like, no, you know what I mean? Like, if you're like an old man or an old woman, whatever, and you're looking for someone younger, listen, they're gonna want an upgrade. They're not gonna be wanting to live in a fucking hut or living in some, the same thing that they're living in. No, they want to live they want air conditioning, they want nice everything. Okay? Top quality, top ramen, top high class, everything. And a lot of guys just don't get this. Like, oh my, they're expensive. I don't know why she wants all this from me. I thought that she just loved me. I thought she just wanted to be with me for love. It's like, yeah, maybe again, if you're close in age and you're actually, dating and doing real things, yeah, maybe, yeah, probably, most likely, yeah, but again, if there's like a 30-year age difference, I mean, come on, give me a break here. So, um, Passport Sisters going to Jamaica looking for that BB big back. No, but like for reals, it really does exist. I was actually surprised. I came across it like months ago, years ago. I don't know. I was like doing research, for something else I was doing, and I saw there was a bunch of older ladies, a bunch of fucking ladies in their like 50s and 60s. It was hilarious, and looking exactly how you would expect them to look. All right, and they were actually European ladies. But long story short, they went to I don't know where the fuck they went to, and yeah, they were with the these guys that were like in their 20s, all muscle gigolos, whatever, man. It was hilarious because I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that it also worked the other way around. Now, obviously, again, they were that documentary thing that I was watching, they made it specifically clear that obviously, 80% of like the whole sexual industry thing, it's more guys than anything else. But yeah, it's not, it's not the same. That's right. That's right, Goomer. Why go to Asia when Hong Kong exists in Mexico? And Pete Stock says old foreign men in Thailand are seen as cash machines. Yeah, exactly. And it's like it's not only that they're seen as cash machines, because there's so many YouTube videos out there, people that live out there, whatever, doing the same shit I do on my other channel, whatever. But in Mexico, I'm in Mexico, they're in Asia. And there's so many stories of so many guys, that go out there and basically these ladies, take everything. They take everything. And then they're like surprised. And I'm like, what are you surprised about? Are you kidding me? So yes. They definitely will assist you to blow through that retirement very quickly. Um, but like I said, I've seen it out here. I've seen it in many places. It's just that it is funny because, again, this is the whole idea. These old men, they lose all their money to one of these hotties out here, right? And they're surprised. And again, look at the country. The country is basically catering to the sexual industry. Like they cater to it. They cater to sexual tourism and all this other shit, right? And it's like, again, it's like falling in love with a stripper. I don't know what else to say. It's like, who the hell, really, there's tons of people. There's tons of people out there that still fall in love with strippers. Don't get it twisted. But that's the thing. It's like kind of like the same mentality, the same kind of people. And it's just it's crazy, man, to see. To just see it. Like so many. How it just keeps playing out. Obviously, it's very profitable because obviously, why if it wasn't, they wouldn't. You know, look at all these places that they have. So. Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, I don't know why she wants all this expensive stuff. Yes, yeah. But yeah. But anyways, it's very interesting. That guy. All right. Let me see what else we got. See what other walks around. Seems like it's the same shit everywhere. Let's see, it's the same shit everywhere. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, all right, let me see. Okay. So the thing is, it's like, for example, a lot of people ask me, it's like, hey, Jose, did you come to Mexico looking for love? And it's like, no, as I was explaining in my other video, the last thing I was looking was for love. I wasn't looking for shit. I was looking for leave me the fuck alone. That's what I was looking for, and that's why I really came to Mexico. And I just, again, happened, to fall in love, with Christian. We happened to, again, date, go out, and that was all organic and awesome and wonderful. Again, I go more into detail in my other live stream, but the thing is, it's like, there are tons of guys, that reach out to me, and they've reached out to me in many aspects, saying it's like, hey, I want to go out there. 65 years old, I'm 56 years old, I'm whatever, and I'm looking for somebody. You think I can find somebody? I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, of course you can find somebody your age. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm looking for somebody who's like 22. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, less likely, but you'll definitely be able to find them. And you're gonna be a sugar daddy. You're gonna be paying a lot of money. It's like, oh, what do you mean? Da da da. You're not gonna. You don't think I'm gonna be able to find somebody out there that's gonna want to fall in love with me? I'm like, yeah, maybe somebody your age, or a hooker or a prostitute, you know, or a stripper, yeah, if you pay them, for sure, 100%. Other than that, I mean, come on now. What are we doing here? So, I don't know. To me, it's just like there's so many delusional men out there, so many delusional people out there, and it is pretty incredible to see, how it's a constant thing. It's like it's not even ending anytime soon. Not that I see. Um, but yeah, like I said, people reach out to me and like people want to move. They want to leave the country just simply because they want a what you call it, like a love. They want to find that love. So I mean, you can find it, but at a price. The thing is, it's like it's like it doesn't matter where you're going. Whether you're in the USA, you're in your home country, or you're going across the world, or you're going to another country, Mexico, wherever you're going, and you're looking for love, looking for love, looking for a relationship, looking, and you're desperate, desperate, desperate. You're not thinking straight, and you're not going to find, most likely, you're not going to find anything good. You could get lucky, but chances are very low because most likely what you're going to end up finding is somebody that's just going to, again, take you for all you got because you're not, and again, take you for your all you got, meaning not just for money wise. A lot of times it's, where you fall in love with the person is not in love with you. They'll probably just, want to have sex with you and that's it. They probably just want to hang out with you and that's it. And then again, you lose out in that way. And so like, it's just so many things like that where, people out there, they're just not, they don't set them, they set themselves up for disaster instead of setting themselves up for success. And so unfortunately for a lot of people out there, that go out there looking for love, looking for, a relationship, looking for that desperately, like I need it's like I need sex, I need a relationship, I need a woman, I need and there's like, it's like if they've never had it before, which, well, for a lot of people they never had it before, and this is where the trap, they fall right into that trap. You feel me? And it's unfortunate, because it's just, it is what it is, but it's just the true reality of it. Goomer says, the first time I went to Mexico City, I wasn't looking for love per se, but rather just fun. But fortunately, I ended up meeting my girlfriend and see, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, when you're young, it's very easy. It's not a big deal. And, obviously, if you have really good luck, throughout your life, like again, by me, it didn't take me that long. I was like in my mid 30s when I met Christian. By that time I wasn't desperately looking for anything. I was a veteran, of the game. But how many people, again, like there are 40, sorry, I was trying to say the movie at the, there are many 40-year-old virgins out there. There are so many people out there that are just basically, in their 30s or 40s, and maybe had like one or two sexual partners, maybe, if that at all. All right. And it's not just that, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's just, it goes beyond that, where they're looking for a specific thing that they just cannot find in the USA, and they think, because they don't research it enough, that, oh, they're just gonna go to a Asian country and get them, or or for example, forget Asia. You know how many people go to Eastern Europe and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get a Ukrainian wife. I'm gonna get a Russian mail order bride. I'm gonna get me, one. It's like, yeah, okay. You ready for that? It's like, it's not the same thing. It's like, you think you ready for an Asian wife, an Asian, like, no. Are you ready for a Latino wife or whatever? No. And especially when it's more like a business deal. When you're talking to like someone from Thailand, Asia, whatever, you're looking to talking to a Russian, it's a bit, it's, you're old, you're an old fart and you're looking for a young girl. It's business, man. It's business. And some of these guys, some of them, they go into it, they know it's business and they treat it like that. And it's all good. It's no problem. They don't have a problem. But for a lot of guys, they'll go out there and they don't understand that it's a business, that they're, it's a deal. If they don't have money, they're not providing. If they're not, then that's it. Deal's off. And so, a lot of guys don't understand that that's all part of the whole show. Look, those guys right there. You see? Let's see if we can. Oh, there we go. We got some guys right there. Look at that, trying to be cheapos. With the ladies. You could already tell. It's like you could smell them a mile away, bro. Yeah, this is a better video. This one, you can see more of these dudes, more of these guys. But yeah, anyways, it is very interesting though. Just see, I've never seen anything like. Not for this long of a time. I've seen little scenes here and there. I know enough, but I've never like actually taken a walk through Pattaya, or anything like that. I haven't seen any of this shit. And so you cannot buy love. You can definitely rent it though, and at very reasonable rates. I 1,000% agree. 1,000,000% agree. Look, in fact, it's funny because Kanye West, shout out to Kanye. By the way, I don't know. I heard he's in another controversy. I don't know. Whatever. I'm in Mexico. I don't know. I just listen to his music. I don't know what's going on over there. But anyways, I heard they're canceling his ass again or some shit. Anyways. Kanye West says that, whoever says that sex is free, or, relationship or a woman is free, they're lying, because, love costs money in one shape, form or another. Sex costs money, like they cost money. But the thing is, it's like, there's a huge, disparity in, price ranges here. So like, for example, I marry appropriately to my age, and I have my wife was like, well, I want a certain lifestyle. I want a certain, thing, in my life. Well, I got to pay for that. What do I mean? It's like, well, if I want a housewife, okay, that means that she's not working. That means that she's at home, doing housewife stuff. And also, not just that, but like living her life and doing her thing, whatever. But that's what I kind of want. Well, it's like, I got to provide that. I got to create that. I got to make that fucking happen. It's going to cost money. Okay? Because otherwise, she has to go out there and work. I'm not going to get that I want. And so that's just one way. It's going to cost money. Okay? Again, the old fart that's 65 years old and wants the 25-year-old, it's going to cost a lot of money. It's going to cost a lot of money. You know what I mean? Again, if you just want a one-time deal, you just want to hang out for a few hours, again, it's not gonna cost a lot of money. But if you want that to be with you 24 hours a day, that starts to fucking add up, man. What sign am I? Oh, I am a Virgo. My wife is a Gemini, by the way. Yeah, I know we're not supposed to get along, but we get along great, like honestly, which is pretty hilarious. But yes, I am a Virgo. O sea, lo bueno te sale caro. Ya, pero la cosa es que también que uno también tiene que poner esfuerzo, like it's like you're right, like he said in Spanish, the good things come at a cost. And the thing is that like the cost is not always money, like I said, the good things come at a cost. The cost of the work, the effort, what you got to put into it as well. Like, I have to put work and effort into my relationship to have the amazing relationship that I want and that I have. You know, if I don't do that, well, it's I'm not gonna get what I want. It all comes at a cost. And some things are easy for me to do because, well, like I said, it's like what I want. But some things are, sometimes they're not easy. Sometimes I don't, I don't want to do X, Y, Z, but I got to do it. The same thing. She'll do X, Y, Z that she might not want to do, but and that's it. And it's just not. Like, hey, like Christian will be like, hey, we gotta go to grandma's house and do that. I say, I had, whatever, things like that. You know what I mean? It's not, but that's the thing. It's like everything else. It's like any other relationship, like like a friendship or a business relationship or whatever. It's like, it's a give and take. And again, the more organic and natural you have that, well, the better off you're going to be. But, for a lot of people, unfortunately, again, they don't put any work or effort, number one, into trying to get a partner in the USA or Canada, wherever the hell they are. And then they blame the world, they blame society, they blame all this on on everything but themselves. And instead of just looking in the mirror and realizing, hey, maybe you have a lot to do with it. Now, granted, I just came from the USA many years ago, and I know how it is. I got Goomer in there. He's very young, okay, and his girlfriend's in Mexico City, all right, and he's in Los Angeles. Look, I get it. Things have changed. It's really rough and bad out there, but I'm sure Goomer has had a girlfriend at least, in high school. He's had something, out there. I'm sure he's dated. I'm sure he's not a virgin. I don't know. I don't want to assume, Miss Senor Goomer, but come on. So he's put work, he's put effort, but at the end of the day, it's like he just like a lot of guys out there, it's like, well, I'm not gonna find what I want here. No matter how much work and effort and everything I do, I'm just not gonna get it here. Then all of a sudden they go to another country for whatever reason, or they meet a foreign chick, for what, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, wait a minute. Now all of a sudden this other person, really appreciates me for who I am. Where like a typical American chick is not going to appreciate me. It's like more, whatever. You know how it is. I don't want to get into all that. But where in the, like let's say Mexico, you don't have to go that far. Like, many other, it's very different. Look, again, I'm sure Goomer, me, whoever, we can go out to Thailand, we can go out to Asia, we can get ourselves if we're looking for that, whatever, we can get, something, good. And the thing is, it's simply because, again, it's we're looking for the same kind of like appropriate situation there. Whatever. Anyways, the point is that, yeah, Flighty, yeah, I know, man. She's a free bird just like me. All right, trust me. We're both, it's funny because like she's Gemini Virgo, but like it's like we're very alike on many things. I don't want to get too deep in the horoscope thing, but I was like, I got some Gemini things, she has some Virgo things in her too, so it's like it's really funny. But yeah, she's like a hardcore Gemini. I'm like a hardcore Virgo. But we definitely meet in the middle. There's a lot of like similarities. But yeah, 100% the flight. Yeah, look, I mean that for when we were dating at first, I was the one that was, more flighty and more, and more not not wanting to stick around per se. So no, yeah, it is funny though. But that's the thing. That's what makes why our relationship. I feel like it's even, I don't know, like it's a really, really good relationship, and like we feel blessed and lucky that we're together because it's like, we're very hard people and signs to get along with already, and and the fact that how we both are and things like that, and the fact that we've been able to kind of stick together, and it's like the longer we're together, the stronger the relationship and the bond gets. So it's a beautiful thing because look, a lot of times this, you'll date somebody, you'll be with somebody, and it's like all that passion and that love and all this, all that stuff is going on. And as the years go on, all that just, fleets away. Where here, it's I never experienced anything like this. It's been the opposite. But yeah, you're right. Like opposites attract. I think a lot of it has to do with that too. We're definitely opposites. That's for sure. We're, she's dainty and delicate, and all that stuff. And, and I'm the opposite. I'm literally a bull in a china shop. Okay. Like 100%. I mean, that's me. So, but yeah, we get along. She's like a little fairy, little, and yet, we make it work. But yeah, it's interesting. But again, as you said, the opposites attract. And then it's like, the thing is, it's like, that's the thing. It's like, we're a team, we're partners, we're this. And it's like, yeah, there's certain things that she can do, I cannot. and there's certain things that I can do that she definitely cannot, and vice, like I said, vice versa, and so it's like, yeah, we help each other, we play on that, and that's it. Sometimes it's that simple as I'm taller than her and I can reach, up on the shelf to get something and she cannot. And other times it's something that's, on the floor, that fell under the fridge and it's like I cannot get down that low. I mean, I can, I just don't want to. And for her, it's like eye level almost, Sorry. So it's like whatever. But there's many things, many aspects to this. But that's the thing. I think what happens with a lot of people, unfortunately, is that they don't even give it a shot, give it a try. So as I was saying, like many people in the USA, that again, not necessarily that have found success, in the USA dating, but they've given it a try. They've given it a shot. They know that at this point, it's like it has nothing to do with them. They've already done everything. They're, exemption. Was it like exemplary? People and as best as you can kind of describe it. So it's like it's not them. They got a job, they can pay the bills, they got the but it's just according to today's woman, it's not enough. But all of a sudden they go to another country and it's like, oh my god, this guy's like my dream guy. Oh my god, and he speaks 2 languages. Oh wow, and he makes dollars. Oh my goodness, and he knows how to treat a woman, and he's a gentleman, and he's strong, and he's nice, and he's come on, it's like it's the opposite out here. That's why it's like, a lot of guys a lot of guys, they got their shit together and they come out to any country. Oh my god, it's like they never want to go back, because it's like, are you kidding me? Because it's like in a lot of these countries, the women really, really, really understand the value of the man. It's as simple as that. We're in the USA, Western countries, very well, it's not, it's like, they hate the man, they hate the the patriarchy and all that crap. We're out here, they know, they know the patriarchy keeps it all fucking afloat. You kidding me? So it's like, it's not, it's a complete opposite. So it's like out here, they're like, yeah, I want a strong man. Yeah, you kidding me? So, and again, the strong man, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger strong, no, it's just a man, responsible dude and all that shit. So that's the thing. It's a lot of it, really is, a lot of the cultural differences, and we're out here, and not just out here, and again, in any country, wherever you're at, outside of the USA, the Western world, again, outside of Europe, again, outside of Western Europe, outside of the USA, Canada, whatever. The reality is that the dating pool is very different, and so there's a lot of women. Most women, they have to keep a certain look and aesthetic, because there's a lot of competition, and they're all trying to get the few guys that are out there, the few good guys, like great guys. And then out here, again, like in all these countries, they really, really understand the true value of a really good guy. So it's like, when you're a really good dude, again, you got your shit together, you love your mom, whatever, you got a great job, you're semblant, you're relatively healthy, you're not necessarily playing video games all day, unless, you're making, thousands of dollars, doing that, whatever it is, whatever. The point is that out here, the woman's like, oh yeah, this guy's great. Oh wow, and he can cook. Oh wow, and he can change a tire. Oh my god, and he can defend my honor. Oh my god, it's like, where do I sign up? When can we get married? That's the thing. But again, it's very easy to find these things when you're younger. Again, 20s, 30s, even early 40s. All this stuff, and you're looking for people in your age. Around your age demographic. That you're not too far from her. Yeah, you can still find it. No problem. No problem. Like I said, I know plenty of guys, even in their, 50s and 60s, that have found amazing wives and relationships. Again, with a woman, again, like I said, I know guys, in their 60s, that have wives in their 50s, guys in their 50s. Okay. Early 50s, late 40s, and they got a, awesome, wife, or girlfriend at 40, and it's like, yeah. So come on. And that's the thing, it's like, yeah, I get it. Maybe a lot of guys out there might not want to date a 35-year-old, American woman. But have you seen a 35-year-old Asian? Have you seen a 35-year-old Mexican, Latina? My wife is, getting there. And she looks like 22. Come on now. Give me a break. So it's, yeah. We're in the USA, like a 23-year-old looks like she's 43, with 4 kids. Give me a break here. So. Oh, shout out to Charles Williams with the $10 super chat. Oh, yeah. That's right. We got the, hold on, where'd I? We got the super chats up in the channel here. That's right. Shout out to you. Muchas gracias. That's right. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. Yeah, I don't know who sings that, but yeah, man, that's the thing. And so, like, a lot of people just don't, like, for example, you want to find a good girl. It's like, where are you going to find her? You're going to probably find her, at the grocery store, at church, at the community function, at the, you're not going to find her on these streets. Okay. You're not going to find her at the club. You're not going to find her. It's like, come on, man. There's just guys are delusional, just like women are delusional. Just like there's women out there like, oh, I'm going to change him. He's going to be a better man once I'm with him. No, you're not. It's the same thing. Some of these dudes will go out there to find one of these chicks on the street. It's like, oh, I'm going to change her. I'm going to make her a proper woman. Are you? I think if anything, she's going to make you into a proper man, once he cleans your ass out. The fuck out of here. So, thank you, Beatrice. Appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. At the end of the day, it's just a lot of people are just delusional. I mean, it's not nothing new here. It's something that's been going on for a very long time, since forever. But I think it's just more apparent these days than ever, just because of social media and just so many other things, But yeah, but that's the thing, though. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people, for example, they don't even have social skills to meet somebody. Look, me in my younger days, okay, with my boys, we're walking down these streets. Oh my God, not the other streets, with all the working girls and shit like that, dude. We're having a blast, dude. We're just fucking rolling. Instead of some of these ducks, I mean, you saw some of these ducks out there just standing out there like, yeah, trying to negotiate a price. It's like, bro, the lady's already disgusted looking at you, bro. She's trying not to throw up in her mouth looking at you, bro. You know what I mean? You're here trying to negotiate a price and how she's gonna, want. Give me a break, bro. Like I said, me and the boys were going through, again. I've never been to Asia, but I've been to Tijuana. I've been to other places. I've been around from Miami, and give me a break, man. It's just completely different, man. Man, I used to, back when I was young, when I was Goomer's age. All right, I used to hang out with my friend Ozzy, man. Ozzy and our buddies, but Ozzy especially. And we used to go to places, man, even like strip clubs, whatever. And we used to leave with the women, man. No money. We were broke. Okay. Like broke. Okay. But it's just that the charisma, we're here to get drunk and have fun, blah, blah, blah. It's not like, oh, I'm here to see if I can find a stripper to fall in love. I'm here to this and that. No, man, we were literally getting kicked out of the fucking club many of the times. But that's the whole idea. It's just that, and the women, they're just attracted to that. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Look, it's not like I wasn't even Casanova or anything like that, but, Ozzy was, my other friend was, and it was just like, just the whole vibe and the whole this. And it's like, eventually, I learned, and I was able to, learn the tricks. And it's not really tricks. It's just that vibe, just, hey, I'm a man. I'm here. Just, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but look, like, certain guys, they just, you could tell right away, where they got it or they don't. And I think that's a thing, I think a lot of, especially in places like this, they can sniff you a mile away. Like I said, me, Ozzy, my buddies, we go to a strip club, and it was just like, oh man, these guys are here for trouble. It's a different animal, as opposed to like, again, some other ducks, going in their group to the strip club, and it's like the ladies and the people in the club, they're like, licking their chops, like, oh, we can't wait to take all their money. And they can't wait to give them the money. That's the funny thing. That's the hilarious thing, okay? And it's kind of like the same thing here. Like when you see shit like this, it's like, yeah, this is exactly the same thing here. Look at those 2 ducks right there. Look, there's a couple ducks right there. Hold on a second. Duck alert. Look at those guys right there. Those 2 guys. I don't see no white wives with them. I just see a bunch of those guys right there. It's like these guys are just walking, you know, billboards for like, take my money. Take my money. You know? And so on and so forth. And look, I might be walking around there, like I said, because I'm obviously, you know, I don't look like the Asians. Or so, you know, I'm walking around there, and I might have that look as well. But it's like immediately with the first kind of like, you know, the interactions, you know, you can either you know, fall for the trick or not. You know, you can either, you know, let them take advantage of you or not. And it's like some people don't even know. I don't know, man. To me, it's just a crazy because I come from the streets, and you know, I've had street smarts, and I see so many people that do not have or possess any kind of street smarts, and I'm like, how the hell are you in the world? How do you have the balls to come to a place like this and not have any street smarts at all? You know what I mean? Like, ay. It is incredible, though. I mean, humans are incredible, though. I'll tell you that. So, I don't even know what to say. I'm flabbergasted. Let me see. All right, let me see some of you guys. Let me see. Is that Goomer says, all right, in your strip club story, you mentioned the head stripper wanted to maintain. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. That was like, I forgot about that shit. Yeah, dude. The fucking Russian chick. Dude. Yeah, man. But that was like later on. That was later on. Like, what I was talking about, you know, was, dude, I was like your age, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know how old you are right now, but like, you know, I was like 22, 23, 24, 25. That's what that, you know what? Now you mention it. God, man. Man, I've done a lot of shit with my life. You know, now you mention it. Yeah, I think I was like 28, maybe 27. You know, with the strip, when I was working at the strip club, you know, with the, yeah, you're right. Fuck, man. God, I'm old. God, I'm an old fart. Shit, man. I've done a lot of things. But anyways, no, yeah, you're right. Okay, so yeah, I was like, in fact, I'll give you the exact date. Okay, I was, that was in 2008. 2008. So that would have put me at 27. 20 fucking 7 at the strip club. Working at the strip club. But when I was going out with Ozzy and all that shit, that was like 22. You know, 21, 22, 23, some shit like that. 24 at the latest. Yeah, maybe not even 24. I don't think so. But, you know, before that, you know, Lenny was like in my early 20s. So, that you make a great point. Pete Stocks says it's the exchange rate. Jose, gringos go to places and they can't believe how cheap it is, and then they get fleeced by their. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's funny because like the reason like I have some of these things in my feed as well is I think I searched for this shit, but anyways, it's because I follow other kind of YouTubers, right? And that are out there, and like there's this Asian dude, right, that does YouTube videos, kind of like what I do, you know, on the Mexico channel, on my other channel, and he's just basically saying almost the opposite of what I'm saying. Which, by the way, I'm thinking about doing the same thing. But the reality is that it's like, yeah, you can live for. Well, I'm already doing the same thing. But anyways. You can live in Mexico for $1,000. You can live in Thailand. You can live in these places for $1,000, but you're gonna be living in fucking squalor for the most part, you know, compared to how you think you want to live. And so, and especially if you get yourself like one of these high end, you know, girlfriends, you know, the whole thing that we're talking about, you're gonna be a sugar daddy. Oh boy, you know, you're gonna be probably paying the same thing you're gonna pay in the USA. Again, it's still cheaper, you know, again, to maintain a woman in the USA, you know, it's going to be a lot more expensive. But long story short, you know, you're like, again, like a 60-year-old dude, and you're coming out here and you're trying to get yourself a 25-year-old, you're probably going to be spending like $4,000 minimum, you know, some shit like that to kind of maintain the lifestyle. So, yeah, man. Look at that. Goomer was 9 in 2008. So how old are you now then? The fuck, I don't know. Damn, so 2000, man, okay, so it's 2015, 15, 16, 17 plus 9, 26. Damn, you're 26, bro? God damn. Okay. Yeah, we're all getting old, huh? Holy guacamole. Damn, you were 9 in 2008. Jesus. Anyways. Yeah, people blow their budgets on partying. But that's the thing, though, you know? Like, for me, for example, I would never blow my budget on partying. Why? Well, because I blew my budget on partying a million times in my 20s. So once I'm the age of those guys up there, I'm not fucking partying. I'm not looking to be fucking doing any of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like a dude. Yeah, man. I mean, not at that age, you know. Like I said, you know, at this age, yeah, I'm walking around these places. You know, if I'm single, I do it. If I'm with my wife, I do it. You know, whatever. It's different. Yeah, I don't know, but it's like I don't know. I feel like you know, at a certain age, you're single and you're out there and it's like, what are you doing, bro? Why have you not done these things already? You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. It's like, why have you not done these things already? What is the need, the absolute fucking need, you know, to be doing? Like I said, you know, if I was, you know, fucking 65 and I never met my wife and I'm single, I was like, dude, you know, I would have already done it all. You know what? I just want to kind of like retire, you know, literally like live on a beach, you know, on my own, just kind of like I've already stuck my thing in everything that you can imagine. You know, like what are you doing? Why haven't you done this already? What I don't know, man. So look at that, 26, man. Wow. So, anyways, happy birthday to you, brother. That's right, 46 is a new 25. I mean, I feel as crazy as it sounds. I feel. I mean, look, you know, there are certain things that I feel about my age, and like my eyesight. You know, certain things like fuck, I'm getting old. But look, long story short, I feel better now. I'm living a way better life now than I did. You know, when I was in my fucking 30s, man. My early 30s, especially my super early 30s, late 20s, early 30s. I was hell on earth, man. Fuck. So, but that's the thing. I was so unhappy. Like you know, we're saying, I was so fucking unhappy that I was like, I'm not gonna settle for this. You know, I'm gonna fucking make a change, and even if it fucking kills me, but I gotta do it now, at 28, at 30. You know, I'm not gonna fucking wait till I'm 60. I'm not gonna fucking you know suffer for another 30 fucking years. No, no. It's already terrible right now. So I mean, that's where I really started my journey to change everything. Look, I left Miami. So basically, I left my old life behind, the life that many fucking people live, you know, forever. Um, I left that life behind in 2013, January of 2013. So that would have put me at um 32 years old. All right. Let's walk through Taiwan, I guess. Whatever. Anyways, that would have put me at 28 years old. No, I'm sorry, not 28, 32 years old, okay? 32? Yeah, 32 years old, okay? So, and I was like, all right, I got to start making a change now. And, you know, I went to Seattle and I started, you know, kind of like doing the same thing there. But, you know, again, after just a year or two, I was already living a completely different life and I haven't looked back since. It's already been 12 years and counting. We'll put 10 years. All right. But basically, really 12 years, okay? And counting since I've, you know, basically been living my dream and doing that. So, anyways, everyone out there that is unsatisfied and not happy, it's, you know, you have the power to change your life, have a better life. But it's got to put in that work. You know, just like if, you know, I was overweight. I've talked about it before. I weighed almost 300 pounds. And I had to lose the weight. Look, right now I'm starting to get fat again. A little chunky chunk. Because I'm in a happy marriage. You know how it is, right? So I got to go out there and I got to fucking do what I got to do to lose some of this, you know, extra, you know, chunk. All right. And things like that. Again, just for health reasons, you know, just want to be, I mean, I'm happily married. Everything's great. But I want to continue, you know, living a better quality of life, and that means I gotta, you know, in order for me to live a better quality of life, though, that means I gotta fucking put in that work. And there's so many things like that. And so for a lot of people, again, they don't want to put any work. You know, they just want like a hottie wife, and they don't want to put any work at all, whatsoever. Yeah, all right. Let's go switch locations. I don't think this place is. But anyways, you know what? We'll walk around Mexico City. Might as well. So, well, anyways, but yeah, guys. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, Jose, do you think the Ram Charger helped me in my quest for love? That's a sweet ride. No, no. I met my wife way before I got that truck. So I met my wife in 2019. So we're almost going on, you know, 6 years together since we met. But yeah, we just celebrated our 5-year anniversary marriage. And I got the truck like 2 years ago. In fact, if anything, she hates that fucking truck, you know, and can't wait for me to get rid of it. So it's actually the opposite. But when I'm driving it, yes, when I'm driving it, I do get a lot of love and a lot of looks and all that shit. So, oh, forgot, I gotta get going. Not only am I losing my voice already from so much talking today, but like I told you guys, I gotta go get gas. You know, I ran out of propane gas and I gotta cook. Actually, the wife has to cook and gotta get that going. So let me see. I think that's it, guys. All right, shout out to everyone out there. That's right. I took you all over the world today. We'll save this one for later. All right, we'll save this video for next week or whatever. So, all right, guys. Oh, thank you so much, Goomer. Well, happy birthday to you, and thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, we celebrated on the 25th, so 2 weeks ago. So, oh, awesome. Oh, there you go. We got married on January 25th. So, that's super cool. Well, look at that. I guess, you know, me and Christian got married the same time as your parents. Cool. So, all right, guys. Well, I really got to get going, though. Like I said, I got to go fill up my gas tank, you know, so we can get to cooking. It's already getting late. So, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's talk. You know, I know it was a little bit all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week, I guess we'll do some story time. I don't know what we'll do next week. We'll figure it out. Again, always let me know down below in the comments. You know, if you want to hear me talk about something in particular, you want me to talk about something, and you know, I'll take everything into consideration. We'll go from there. But we'll see. You know, this week again, we had to do love. You know, it was kind of like I was kind of forced to talk about this. You know, because it's Valentine's Day. You know how it is. But you know, next week we'll go back to. Yeah, we'll see. We'll either dive back into the Matrix or we'll go back to story time. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Again, it's all going to be dictated by current events and the craziness out there. So if we got a crazy week, you know, we'll talk about something crazy. If we got a chill week, you know, I'll go into story time. So we'll figure it out. So hopefully no alien invasions or anything like that happen in between all that. So. All right, guys. So I really appreciate you guys. I really love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and joining me on this wonderful adventure I call life. You know, but you know, I'm happy to put it out here on YouTube for you guys so that we can all share it together. And again, really appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I really hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I really hope you have a wonderful and amazing weekend. Hope you have an amazing week, and I hope to see you guys here next Thursday. You already know, same bat time, same bat channel. Love you guys. Peace out. Talk to you guys next week. See you guys later. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. How's it going? Welcome back to another live stream. Back to another live stream. Back
100 times?
to another live stream.
200 times? 500 times?
Who is Jose Arteaga?
Jose Arteaga is a YouTube content creator with several channels focusing on different themes.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Thing sucks.
His main channels include travel vlogs and lifestyle content. On his travel channel, Jose Arteaga Travels.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Additionally, he runs a cooking channel and engages in other personal projects that highlight his diverse interests and expertise. Projects and expertise. Projects and expertise. Projects, project, 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 project.